cold-blooded female assassin hooked a long arrow with her foot, struck an astonishing archery pose, and aimed it straight at me, the pancake vendor. But I had already sensed the danger, casually caught the arrow, yet I didn't bother with the assassin. I stayed focused on making pancakes. The next moment, a woman deliberately fell into my arms and stole my clan insignia. She thought her plan was flawless, but I had seen through her trick long ago. Then I snapped my fingers, freezing time in that instant. I retrieved my clan insignia. When I snapped again, time resumed its flow. The woman realized the token was gone and immediately tried to snatch it, but my men stopped her. She fled in terror. I held my men back from chasing her because today was my wedding day. After that, I drove a beat-up car to pick up the bride, only to be mocked by my future mother-in-law. Just then, dozens of luxury cars approached from afar. A rich young man stepped out with a bouquet, bringing a huge sum of money to marry that woman. Everyone was astonished, believing they were truly in love. I was furious and immediately called out the rich young man, but he had his men scatter $300,000 into the air, mocking me in public as just a pancake vendor, unable to give a woman happiness. The crowd nodded in agreement, and the woman didn't hesitate. She chose the rich young man for his money. I held back my grief and asked her, "These 3 years, you were too busy with your career to care for the family, so I gave up everything to help you. What were those 3 years to us?" The woman offered no explanation and simply walked over to the rich young man. I immediately understood her choice. It turned out my 3 years of devotion were just wishful thinking. My mother saw this, begged the woman to reconsider, and promised that whatever she asked, we would do our best. But the woman's mother slapped her, completely lost in the rich young man's money, and gleefully mocked me as a loser, unworthy of her daughter. I was absolutely enraged. If they had insulted only me, I wouldn't have cared, but they hurt my mother. Watching them, having just latched onto a rich young man, pride themselves as winners, I finally saw the true faces of the woman and her family. I decided to hide no longer, so I summoned a fleet of luxury cars and announced my return. The woman looked at me in disbelief, demanding why I had deceived her. I simply threw her own words back at her. 3 years ago, she said she wanted to rely on herself, to give me and her family a good life. So I had been secretly funding her all along, allowing her to build a listed company from scratch in 3 years. But she thought it was all her own ability. The moment the truth came out, the greedy mother and daughter regretted their choices. But you always have to pay for your decisions.